Look at this big old boy. Holy
Ribbit. Is he a prince?
Give it a kiss.
I'm
Give
not
it.
kissing. I'm not kissing.
What is up, guys? Jason here from Garden State Koi, and today we're going to be doing a drain and clean on this massive pond here. Today, this is going to be a 2-day project. Today, we're going to be doing all the edges and dropping the water line, and then there's a bunch of sunnies, bass, and who knows what in here that we're going to be netting out and removing tomorrow once we drop the level even more. So for this job, we got 4 500-gallon holding tanks for water that we use for our draining cleans, and then we got 1 1,000-gallon, about 10 250-gallon tubs that we're going to be using to save as much water as possible. So when we rinse this down, we have enough water to do so because of just the sheer size of it. We're not going to be doing power washing on this job, just rinsing down all the debris, getting as much out as we can, getting the fish out, because the customer, he wants to make this a nice koi pond, so we're going to remove all the sunfish, bass, and things like that, and maybe we'll see some cool turtles in here. I heard there's a big snapper, so we'll keep our eyes out for that and keep our toes tucked. We also got a massive trash pump coming in. Tommy's picking that up right now. This is going to be a 5-person job for our maintenance team. Almost everyone but Roberto. He'll be missed today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to walk you through the process of what we're doing here today. All the tanks are going to be set up. We're going to set up a bunch on this patio here by this gazebo, and then we're going to try to put the rest all over there. Unfortunately, the only electric is by the gazebo, so we don't want to run our clean out pumps on like 150 feet of power cord, because we don't want anything to short out or break or anything like that. So we're going to be setting up all our tubs and tanks on that side, so when we do our rinse down, we get it all. We got Gary over here rolling in some tubs. This is our first delivery of holding tanks. We got the other crews coming out. Oh yeah. So we got our second delivery of holding tanks. Corey and Mel here.
I'm Vanna White.
Beautiful. Bing. That's a lot of water. So we got our 13 holding tanks set up. We got our 5 over here. We're gonna start filling those up with water. Alrighty, we got our clean out pump filling up the tanks now. Got Mel over here filling up the tubs. Water's a little dirty. So we got Gary over there. He is blowing all the leaves around from the edge of all the gardens, so we make sure nothing else is going to be going into the pond after we clean it out. Alrighty, so we just had our trash pump delivered. We got it all set up. There's our intake hose right here. It goes down to the bottom, has a nice little mesh on it. And then we are running the outtake over here to that stream, and we're going to drop the water level so we could start cleaning out these edges where most of the debris and muck is. Alrighty, we're still pumping water out with the trash pump. We got Gary and Corey over there starting to clean the banks, all that weeds and stuff that are growing on the inside of the pond.
All right, make sure I don't fall back in the pond.
Go over the rock. Oh God. Over.
Yeah, there you go, Corey.
Woo! That's a serious muscle core.
Getting all the larger debris off the sides, moving down in sections as a team. How's it going over here, guys?
I'm having so much fun. It's exfoliating my skin.
Lots of muck.
I mean, if you love what you do, you never have to work a day in your life.
Look at this big old boy. Holy
Ribbit. Is he a prince?
Give it a kiss.
I'm not kissing.
Oh my gosh.
You want to put him in the water?
Yes. Just let him free.
Yeah, put him on the rock. Rock.
That is a big boy.
Wow.
He can't even jump.
All right, back to work.
Back to work. So guys, we're about halfway done with all the large debris and sticks and leaves on the edges. We are all the way to that point right now. we moved the trash pump over there from here so we can get it going down in a little deeper section. So now we're gonna start doing the edges over here and all the way back to here where we started. We're gonna be also pulling that fountain out and storing it behind their gazebo for the customer. And the air sleds are gonna stay in there for now until we're just gonna reset them up, shut them off, and once there's water in here, turn those bad boys back on. And then we're also gonna go ahead and throw the 2 clean out pumps into the pond as well to start pumping even more water out, because there's a lot of water in this pond and the trash pump has only pumped it down a few inches so far, so we need more power. So Corey's gonna go ahead, and so the clean out pump doesn't get clogged up, he's putting it in the bin so no debris is getting washed into it.
Cold.
And he's gonna bring it out a little so it's nice and submerged from when the water level drops.
Can't bring it out any farther.
Alrighty, so we gone around the edge of the entire pond, getting all the big leaves, sticks, and debris out. Now we got Gary over here rinsing down with the clean out pump. We got Mel over here rinsing down as well. And me and Corey, we're gonna go in and get some of the larger debris that's still over there and keep draining. We're heading over to the other side. We're taking our 2 clean out pumps that we're using for rinsing. We're gonna move them to this side over here and start rinsing the second half down. We're gonna be leaving a clean out pump in here with a float switch overnight to drop the water even more low for us tomorrow morning when we get here, and we'll start netting some fish. We're just about to wrap up. We're still rinsing on the far side over there, and we're just gonna clean up the job site a little, make it look nice and neat for tomorrow morning. All right, you can see we got this all rinsed down over here. The pond goes down another 5 feet or so in the very center. It's very deep. We got all this rinsed down. We're rinsing with the water drop. You can see no debris on the sides over there.
You really want?
So Corey right now, he's getting the float switch in. We got our clean out pump.
We got our shim.
We got our shim to hold up the clean out pump so it doesn't fall down any farther, because we only want to drop the level about halfway so we have a lot more to rinse.
See you guys later.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Let's go. So here's what it's looking like. End of day 1. We got everything clean that we possibly can. We got our big pump, our diaphragm pump away. We have our clean out pump over there with our float switch so we can drop a few extra feet overnight. So yeah, that wraps it up for day 1 here at this massive draining clean. We're gonna pick it up tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. We're here for day 2 at this massive draining clean. We just arrived. We're gonna go ahead and set up our pumps again. Our automatic float switch, it worked, it was effective. We drained it another about 4 feet overnight just with that float switch. So we're gonna get all the pumps and start pumping out some more water. As you can see on the mud line there, that's how far we dropped it overnight, all the way across. And now we're gonna do some more rinsing. Throw that hose out. All right, little update here. We are rinsing down this last section over here. We're gonna pump the water down a little more. We're gonna take the 2 clean out pumps and start even draining more. And then we're gonna rebuild the rock wall, the fallen pieces around the edges of the pond. Still pumping away. We got a bunch of muck over here that we're gonna start taking out. And Corey just got hit with a giant carp, jumped out of the water, smacked him in the tailbone. How do you feel after that fish attack?
My back hurts.
So now we're taking the large diaphragm pump and we're gonna move it around and try to suck up as much mud as we possibly can. And we already got a few fish out, so we'll go check those out in a bit. So over here we got Corey holding the diaphragm pump. He's making sure it doesn't get clogged while Tommy stirs up the mud and gets it all sucked up out of here.
Yeah, I do work.
We have fully got as much mud as possible from the bottom of this pond. It is a natural pond, so the water is coming up as we're pumping. So the water level has been steady while we're pumping out a ton of water. So now we're gonna take all the water we got from those tubs, start rinsing down the side, pump out even a little more water, and then that's a wrap. We're gonna bag up the fish that we have. We got a few sunnies, a few rock bass. We also saw some baby snappers while we were here, and some bunch of crawfish as well, and that one giant frog that you guys saw in the beginning. How you guys feeling?
I'm beat.
Beat? How'd the job go today and yesterday?
You know,
A lot of work.
what they say is, you know, if you love what you do, you never have to work a day in your life.
Oh yes, sir.
But we worked hard today.
Yeah. Shout out to the maintenance team, Corey, Gary, Mel, and Tommy. This was a huge team effort, all of us. Huge drain and clean. We worked as a team and we got it all done together. So here's our fish haul. We got 1 goldfish and 3 giant fish. Look at that. Bagging up the fish, bringing them over. Hoo-wah. This is the final look at this massive drain and clean. Looking spotless. Water's already coming back in. So the pond is below the water table. So the water's already rushing in up through. There's a big wetland over there that's below the water table. So all this is gonna fill up over time. Awesome job by the Garden State maintenance team on this. Got it, it's going.
Oh my God.
Yep, around, yep. First delivery, first fish. Right in the water there.
Charles.
Yep, we're doing some acclimation right now. Here's their new home. We're done acclimating these. It's been about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna go ahead and release them. We're gonna be cleaning up all this algae all the way around the pond. Get some big
First guy
fish.
out. Even though he hurt me and hit me in the back, I'm still gonna be nice and let him go.
Hold him up if you can, if he doesn't jump. They're pretty feisty.
I'm trying. Oh.
There he
He's gone.
goes.
He's checking out his brothers, Chester and... Oh, lost my shoe. My shoe's gone.
Oh, they're floating away.
Oh, please. Let me just pick you up. You can't go that way.
Oh, there he is. Going in.
Oh,
Flawless.
champ.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. Peace.